Hello everyone, we are doing a reading on the lunar full moon eclipse in Scorpio, which occurs May 5th. All right, so we will start from Scorpio, but I want to, and then go up the zodiac, but I want to do a collective here too. And, this is important to look at where your moon sign is. I am doing for the sun signs, which is important too. So your sun sign, your moon, and if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, of course, moon signs are very important here too. And also if you're a rising, and what your rising sign is. Okay, so when I'm looking at this and collectively, there is Scorpio is an intense sign. Okay, well, we all have intensity, doesn't matter. But Scorpio here is, I want to say there's an opportunity to choose peace with this eclipse. Okay, so an ongoing situation, whether it's with yourself or others, choosing peace is going to be important. Relationships are coming into focus, and also finding stability in your life. So something needs to be stabilized with the relationships and the home. This is also, I'm talking about residential home, moving, where you want to live. There is a big focus on it, and you could be creating a lot now too. So this is the start of creating something new, and of course ending something. So we do see endings. It is a lunar eclipse. Usually there is finalized endings. We are dealing with grief. We are dealing with loss. These could be triggers. Okay, so there is that important energy here to deal with that, and just to move forward. I also feel here we need to balance our career, job, and home life. That needs to really be in balance. Balance is going to be a focus on it. What our strengths are. We're going to have more passion, courage, renewed passion and courage here too. All right, so yeah, and completions. I do feel here that we also need to relax and meditate a lot. And this is sometimes we want to be alone. We need to recharge. That's going to be beneficial for us. Also, health issues are coming up here too. So there is a completion, there is a resolution coming up with this too. And for some of us who have been single for a long time, or want to remain single, there is going to be a change in status for some of us too. So I do feel that energy as well. So that's a strong collective, okay? Let's start with Scorpio here. Scorpio, you have two stones. Of course, I usually do have two stones, but yours did come out as two. You have definitely a stone of the Tower, which is personal changes within yourself and milestones here. We are seeing here a lot of adjustments that need to be made. This is self-love, compassion, care, building solid foundations here. So you will be making some adjustments. There's going to be some changes here. Your personal interests, your how you view yourself, how you want to live your life is coming up, okay? There could be some residential changes finally for you as well. So I do feel that for Scorpio. Scorpio, you are going to find some balance. For some of you, there's going to be important contracts, litigations. This could be court that will be finalized too. So I do feel that this is a time where you're going to make things, the universe will make things fair for you. Okay, so you have to have faith. I do feel for some of you will be dealing with some financial losses, or where you felt that you've overinvested in something. You will regain it back. It will be replenished. You have a lack, a mindset of lack or loss. You're isolated too much, okay? You're worrying too much. You need to balance those areas out for yourself. You're going to make some changes. You're going to find some freedom in a situation too. So I do feel freedom is coming up for you as well. You're definitely going to find freedom in some area in your life. This is a time to stop procrastinating. You need to go now, whether it's leaving home, a relationship, or some certain situation that is not working out for you. It's like you need to go now. So movement is going to be very important. Things are perfect the way they are now. You are perfecting some things in your life. And definitely there is going to be huge changes for you, and many changes with love and your self-worth. Honestly, I'm seeing this is more your self-worth here that I'm seeing. This is really going to be changing. Things are going to be, you're going to be perfecting and refining a lot of things about yourself. So expect some personal big changes. Okay. That's definitely for Scorpio. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have, oh, my hand is unstable because it's kind of leaning on something. You have you have two stones here too. You have the World. It's in reverse too. So I do feel that energy, something is about to complete. For some of you, this is going to be travel. Some of you will be connected to people, foreign people, long distance and travel. There is a new journey here. Okay. For a lot of you, there is going to be some significant changes in your situation. This is something that you've hidden, that you've been working on. For some of you, this is going to resurface some enemies that you didn't have, that you didn't know you had, or you're gonna see that some people you thought that you were friends are not your friends. They don't support you at all. So we are seeing that kind of energy for you. There is a lot of deception around. There is a lot of reviewing here. Okay, so we are seeing that energy. There is spiritual messages coming your way as well. So there is going to be a big change there. Spirituality as well is what I'm feeling. There is going to be some celebration with the family or people that are around you, because there is going to be some kind of change of status. Maybe this is a new home. Somebody may come back, maybe that hasn't been around for a long time. So I'm feeling that kind of energy as well. Or this is someone who you're coming to some resolutions. Okay, so resolutions are going to be very important. There is an energy here that you need to extract out of your life, and you need to take charge of a situation. So something is going to occur that you have no choice, but you're going to have to take charge of a situation. This is again getting out of victim mode, because some of you making some excuses, or you're feeling that you've been victimized too. So I do feel that energy as well. So that's going to clear up, because it all you have to do is take some action. It's like there is that something that's been pushing you, and there could have been something that comes up over and over again. Temptation. Maybe you've been saying that you cut out a bad habit or something, but you're hiding it from others. So there is something that is going to nag you that is going to have to end here. Okay, so I do feel that energy, and you do have to take charge of a situation. So there's something will arise that you're going to have to, and you have a lot of options around you as well. So I do feel that energy for Sagittarius. All right, now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have high creativity and truth and integrity. A new person may surface into your life. There's a restart here with a social group or a person. It's like a fresh start is coming up. So I do feel that energy. There is also here a concern about the health and well-being. You are going to be making some positive changes. You may not feel like they are going to be positive at first, but they're going to be very positive changes that I see here. You are headed to some kind of happiness and peace and joy. Okay, so I do feel that could be because there could have been a divorce, or somebody meddling in your life somehow. I do feel some kind of grief or some kind of emotional pain that you've been going through is going to, it's a restart button. I do feel here some of you may be coming out of depression as well. All right, so there's an end to that too. I do feel here too that some of you will take some action to separate from someone who's been deceiving you as well. A new person is going to come into your life. I do feel that too. This is a new social group or a new person. All right, this is a time to make these positive changes. The changes that occur are going to be very positive for you. It's going to be unexpected happiness and joy once something ends. All right, so this has been a long time coming. All right, so I do feel that energy, but this is a time to contemplate some things and stay away from anything negative, because there is a high creativity here. And this is a new way of starting I don't know, this is like a new interest. There's a revolutionary type of energy here too. So there could be some big evolution and change in your life too from this new beginning. Okay, so that wraps it up for Capricorn. Now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, something official or an ultimatum. You got some expansion here and you got some endings here. That's been going on for a while. This could be a new cycle with money as well. So I do feel that energy here. Some of you will be changing or exchanging something as well. There could be some kind of compromise. This could be something with work. Well, I said work, but I meant to say with court or something official here too. All right, so it's not the easiest energy, I have to say, but there is going to be some substantial exchange or some kind of change of status, I want to say. Now, I want to say here it is so important to let go of something that you've been kind of holding on to. It's like a dog with a bone is what I'm picking up here. All right, because what appears to you that you need to hold on to is something that you need to let go of. Okay, it's been ongoing too long. All right, so I do feel that energy. You will have a quick and swift recovery from anything that is negative or that's been going on for a while here. So I do feel that energy. There is a focus on your family as well, and everybody's, I want to say, standing in the family. Like this person represents this person this, that. There's going to be some changes of how everybody views each other. And this is like your inner group as well, is what I'm picking up here too. This is the start of something powerful for some of you. This could be a strong promotion or raise, or you start a new business is what I'm seeing here too. There is popularity. You're definitely going to be in the spotlight. This is also telling me there's going to be some success here. You're going to be reborn. Things will be okay. Things will be shed more to light, and there's a strong new beginning with how you want to perceive a situation too. Family is involved for some reason is what I'm picking up here too. Okay, so definitely seeing that kind of energy. Maybe you have to change something around and let go of something for others to accept you, or to view you in a different, to have a different point of view, okay? About you is what I want to say. Okay, so that wraps it up for Aquarius. Now we're going to move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, you have a lot of spiritualities, epiphanies. You have a whole new cycle opening up here as well. For some of you, this is, I want to say, maybe something that you've been trying to manifest. So be careful what you do manifest. You know, your thoughts could become things, you know, that kind of energy. But there is divine detours here. Okay, so seeing that kind of energy. For some of you will be dealing with something like legal, something that's been hanging on for a while, but there is a little bit of lessons here too. Okay, it's almost like you created a situation here as well yourself. Okay, so I do feel that energy. I do feel here too that someone that you least expect to be, I don't know, a love interest or a friend or a different type of person. I don't know, something that you least expect from a person is going to surface into your life. Okay, so I do feel that they're a little bit different, and I do feel that energy. There's going to be some kind of intensity here. You're really, really going to want to push through and get what you want is what I'm picking up. You need to detach from drama, okay, around you. So that's one thing that I'm definitely seeing there too. I do feel here that maybe there's some fears or worries about your home or investments in the future. You're maybe looking at more financial security here, family, all of that is coming up as well. You have strong new beginnings. You have a new cycle. You could now be looking to buy a new home, invest in property, invest in your future. There could be a strong amount of money coming through. This means maybe you get a contract deal with work or something, and there's a boost and a raise that could be happening as well. So I do feel that energy too. You could be dealing with a Virgo for some reason, is what I'm picking up. Your prayers are powerful. They are heard. And this is a time to delve into prayer, because it will be, your prayers will be heard and your prayers will come to fruition. They'll be answered and you're going to see some results from that. So I do see that energy, especially if it's something that you fear or you worry about. There, your prayers are very strongly indicated here, and you definitely will get some kind of results from that. So, and it looks very positive that I'm seeing here. Okay. Now we're going to move on to Aries. Aries, what I'm seeing here is, it's like you're going to have some important decisions to make, and you're going to have to get over hurt. It's like you feel like you've been hurt by someone, but you're going to have to look at somebody else's point of view here. Okay, because what I see here, it's like it takes two to tango. Okay, so I do see that energy. I do see some creative energy here as well. So this could be a spark of creative investments. You want to get a financial house in order, is what I'm seeing here. For some of you, this is your earned income, not your earned income. Actually, for some of you could be, but shared resources. And there could be a division now going on. Okay, so there's something here that needs to be divided fairly, is what I'm feeling as well. I do feel that something is going to be, something will be shed to light here. All right. So I do see something's going to come in the spotlight, and you're going to be in the spotlight whether you like it or not somehow, is what I'm seeing. You can't hide something. I want to say maybe you're trying to hide something, but something will come to resurface. Okay. So I do feel that energy as well. Dealing with karma, there could be if this is something court that you've been waiting for, there's going to be some kind of final judgment that's coming in. For a lot of you, you've got a new phase coming here too. For some of you, there's redemption here, whether you need to redeem yourself or someone with you. So I do feel that forgiveness is very important as well. I do feel here that this can be the beginning of some life-changing and life-altering energies too. Now, I do feel here that you may be feeling despondent. So you may be not happy about some things as well, but you're going to have to go through some kind of a process first. And clear the way, okay, is what I'm feeling. The spiritual law of attraction is strongly indicated here. So it's like what you attract is what is going to come. So you reap what you sow, is what I'm seeing here too. So practice the spiritual law of attraction, because that can come through, but you got to keep it positive, because definitely you can create here too and make some important decisions and make it something that is going to be positive. And don't be so intense. I want to say, be more joyous. Look at the bright side, and that's what you're going to bring in. Okay, so definitely seeing that energy. All right, so next is Taurus. Taurus, you have a tower here with work, career, the world around you, hobbies, desires, relationships. This could be partnerships within businesses. Just say you're at work in a law firm, for example. Some issues here may come up. There could be some sudden changes. I do see some sudden changes here, and also with your health and well-being. Okay, so I am seeing that. You could have a little bit of there could be some surprises maybe that goes on with work. Okay, so I do feel that, or the world around you. So I do feel that energy. This could be as much as you hear someone in your family or a friend or something that a couple may want to get divorced. I do see that for someone out there. Okay, I do see that this is a time of making some powerful changes yourself. Some of you may start remodeling your home, changing some things around, maybe your own business. Maybe your company needs to relocate for a while or something, because they may be making some adjustments. There could be some unexpected people coming in. You need to be open for new beginnings and new people, because I see a lot of movement here as well. High creativity, though. You got creative solutions. This is being impartial. Don't pick and choose sides. If there's some arguments or people around you that may be kind of arguing, because I do feel that, because then later it's going to cost you. So this is a lesson for you, is what I'm picking up here as well. I do feel an important, significant inspiration or idea may come through. You may discover something. You have a lot of potential though. This is your time to be the free spirit. You may be breaking free from something that was restrictive. And there's more excitement, a lot more freedom here as well. So I do feel that energy too. Messages could be very important. A start of a new business or a career may start up here too. For someone out there, there is a yes answer. Someone has a question, but this is yes. Do something that is going to, it's following your passions, your goals. Start a new career. Start something new that is going to grow in the future for you. Okay. All right. So that's Taurus, and now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini. Money, health, family. There's a sense of expansion, some choices and decisions. You have spirituality here too. This could be a strong epiphany that comes through too. So I am feeling that energy. I do feel here you definitely are going to be successful in your endeavors. There is a sense of, especially if you're doing public speaking or you're mentoring a group, you're going to be very successful. There is an end to, I want to say, an end to solitude somehow, or feeling left out or a lack of when it comes to work or to take on a leadership kind of position or stand. This is good for, like, just say you're an actress or an actor and you've been trying to get a part in a job or something and you've never been able to be casted. Now all of a sudden you'll be the one or something. There's an end to that is what I'm feeling. There is some things around you that you may have been dealing with that made you feel guilty or some kind of triggers, but this is a sense of you're breaking free. You're free of that anymore. So something's going to change within you. I do feel that you're going to be making some significant changes with your work, and also your generosity. I want to say what you've been sharing with others, whether it's information, whether it's money, whatever it is, you're going to make some changes here. You're going to make some unbiased judgment calls too. So I do see that you are breaking free into independence somehow. Okay. But you're going to make some clear boundaries here as well. So this is going to be more direct communications, straightforward too. You're going to be a lot more clear-minded about some certain situation and more perceptive as well. So I do feel that energy. You're definitely taking your power back and freedom somehow or some way. A new social group or something new may be coming through, even with finances is what I'm feeling too. So that's looking good. All right, so now we're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer, this is you here. Cancer, you have a lot of options before you. All right, so a lot of ideas, a lot of options are showing up here for you. I do feel here that something that you've been feeling negative about, whether it's love, whether it's to express something, to do something, or to totally change things up. Maybe it's been career or a love relationship, something here. You have a lot of options before you, and something will be released here. This is going to bring you some blessings. For a lot of you, you're connecting to a soulmate. Maybe if you're already in a relationship, your partner may change in some ways in favorable way that you want. This could be bringing more love in your life. Blessings are coming into your life. So if you felt like things have not been going right, all of a sudden things are going to change. For a lot of you, there's going to be changes with your children. If you have children in your life, significant changes. It's going to feel like a blessing. You are coming to some strong completions. You are finally going to end something. There could be something that is bittersweet, but I do feel something will finally come to an end. You have some significant completions coming up. New hobbies, new ways of doing your work, new adjustments here as well. This is releasing some things too, is definitely showing up here, even within yourself. I do feel for some of you going to be making some travel plans. Maybe you're going to go and travel overseas. You've been wanting to do for a long time, and you go to a place that you never thought you'd go. You've got a lot of opportunities here. You're going to make a lot of progress. There's a sense of building something, and this could be a strong new enterprise, high creativity as well. Clearing and shielding your energy is going to be very important for Cancers, and definitely this is a time of a renewed and refreshing type of cycle coming up too. So completions are going to be strong, something you've been wanting to end for a long time. It can come as a spark of a miracle or a blessing as well. Okay, now we're going to move on to Leo. Leo, you have wish fulfillment. You have beautiful energies here too. There is some negativity though. Okay, so you got kind of a rough road ahead. This could be even with love. There can be some problems with your family unit that needs to be resolved. Okay. Luck is on your side though, but it is on this, it is like tilted on the side, this stone. So definitely seeing that energy. Wish fulfillment, but things take time. Okay. Your hopes are going to be so strong now that you can actually manifest some things as well. So I'm seeing that kind of energy. I do see that you really benefit from things and things that are delayed or that have been kind of like, you know, the change of mind, things like that. You benefit from things like that. There's a strong nurturing energy here too. Okay, you're going to be a lot more practical about some situations here as well. A lot of you are going to be investing money into your home. Maybe you're going to be buying a new construction home, or you're going to be remodeling or buying new furniture. So you are restructuring some things as well. I don't know why I pick up a Sagittarius and a Capricorn that you could be dealing with. So I do feel that energy. You have a yes answer too, as I'm picking up too. A significant female may come into play here and may be very helpful with helping you expand somehow. You're purifying things, okay? This is a good time to pay attention to your health, to pay attention to what you eat, start a new exercise routine. I don't care what weight you are. This is for your health. So there's a new beginning here. You're restructuring things in your life, and there's a sense of purifying all situations. Something that you've been complacent about, that you just let kind of linger, or you let go, now is going to come into focus, and you're going to have to either rebuild again, restructure something, or you can no longer ignore a situation. Okay, the elephant in the room. So when you do address it, that's when things are going to start. I want to say there's a permanent ending, and there is a need to be proactive. So the complacency that you have, that is going to start ending. That you'll be forced somehow if you have to, and that's going to open up and clear away some negativity and restructuring a lot into your life. So definitely patience and delays are definitely your benefit. You're learning lessons there too. All right, now we're moving on to Virgo. Virgo, you got 3 stones. So you have this stone represents a tower, which is your earned income. So for some of you, there's going to be some changes there. There could be something like, just say, maybe you were promised a raise, for example. That's the example for some of you. And then somebody in the company or that says no. Or kind of interferes with that, or there's a catch to it. So there could be something there. There's something that there needs to be adjusted, but creative solutions are going to help you. So being creative and communication is very important as well. I do feel for some of you, there will be some sudden change in your earned income or a job. All right. So for some of you, this is even health. For some of you, you could get into a fight or an argument with a sibling, or this could be the father side of the family. Doesn't necessarily mean so, but I do feel this could be a sibling, or this could be someone you grew up with. I do see that kind of energy. There could be some sudden change, or maybe a situation. It doesn't have to be an argument. It could be a situation with someone in the family. I do feel that energy. A new beginning here is forming. For some of you, maybe switching jobs. So I see that love is refurbishing here in your desires as well, but you have to have an attitude of gratitude, because I do see counting your blessings is going to be very, very important. The more you are counting your blessings, the more you are grateful for the things you have, the more something new is going to come in. Someone needs to hear that you're grateful, that you want that person either in your life, or they need to hear something from you, is what I'm feeling. Whether you write it, whether you announce it, it's going to be very important. So I do feel that you're going to start writing. For some of you, this is a beautiful time. Like if you had writer's block and you're a writer, you may start and finish up a novel or something like that. For some of you, I do see you're going to be looking back and regretting some things too. Okay, you're going to be looking at where you failed, your disappointments. This is too much pessimism. So I do feel that energy. There could be some kind of loss but could be replenished later, or maybe this was a lost opportunity and you're kind of looking back and you're kind of negative and, you know, you have some regrets. But this is a time to move forward because the changes that will occur are meant to happen and it's going to clear the way for something new, okay? This could be the new renewed communications with someone as well. So you may hear a strong and important messages come through, and it will come through some kind of written word. It could be an official letter, or it could be a text or a call, but I do see that energy. There could be a new form of communication here as well. A lot of things are refurbishing for you, okay? And making some changes here, definitely for Virgo. And then we move on to Libra. Libra, health and well-being, lifestyle adjustments, taking more control of your own life is definitely showing up here as well. I do see this is a good time to either get a second job or a passive income, okay? But you have to make some adjustments too. Okay, so I do see that. For some of you, your lifestyle or your current situation is causing you some stress. This is a time to make an important decision and definitely invest in what is best for you or remove yourself from that situation, okay? So if you don't, the universe will do it for you eventually, okay? We have an eclipse here. So it's refurbishing things here as well is strongly indicated. What I do feel for Virgo, I said Virgo, you may be connected to a Virgo. This is for Libra. I do feel there's going to be some sudden change. Something is going to happen. It could be beyond your control. This is a sudden change. It can be an upheaval. It could be chaotic. Or it's just a strong revelation. Sometimes this is just a wake-up call that I see, that I feel here. Something that's going to force you to release something. It's going to give you either sudden insight as well. So this is something that's going to bring about a lot of change and a lot of options. So there's a sudden upheaval here for some of you, which is going to be a blessing in disguise. I see a miracle, so to speak. Persistence is important. It's like some of you are starting up something and then you kind of linger back. You know, you kind of lingering on something. You could be dealing with a person who has too much into their own self, and it's very hard to read that person. There's an arrogance to this person. Maybe you're going to see someone in a different light here. For a lot of you are going to start making your own decisions without wondering what other people are going to think. This is something sound and profitable for you in the future. I do feel you're going to get a lot more grounded in a certain situation as well. For some of you, this is when you make this choice and this upheaval or whatever happens, is going to either expand your business or your options, okay? So there's a lot of options before you, okay? So definitely seeing that energy. Persistence is very important, okay? Well, that wraps it up for the eclipse in Scorpio on May 5th. Have a wonderful full moon. Bye, everyone.